Hello, good morning, and welcome to the AI Leadership Roundtable. This is the first edition, and my goal is to help leaders um, better implement AI today because we know that 95% of AI initiatives fail to deliver a result or fail to deliver satisfactory result. So my goal with AI Leadership Roundtable is to give leaders a space where they can share the challenges, and then I can advise, I can suggest how we can help them. So it's going to be a community where you can participate, where you can bring in your challenges. So for these first editions, what I want to speak about is AI leadership versus digital transformation. Today, as AI is very trendy, I would like to remind you that AI leadership is the ultimate test of digital transformation maturity for businesses and organizations. Why is AI leadership the ultimate test for digital transformation? The truth is that we cannot achieve digital transformation without having the technology, the business strategy that is reviewed, and the people. And when it's come to AI requires so much background, although AI is very trendy, but without data, without the cloud, without storage, without the proper processes, your AI is dumb. So therefore, AI sits on top of the basic digital transformation, the basic technology and business innovation transformation that was done before. And for many organizations that are failing AI, failing to get results with their AI today, the problem is not just with AI now, it's about what they have done before, what transformation they have implemented before. How about their cloud strategy? How about especially their processes? Many businesses, they have not updated their processes. They are still working with old processes, and some of those processes are not relevant. Some of those processes will not bring um, significant result, or they are not efficient. Many of these processes need to be discarded or completely reinvented, and that's one big challenge. Another big challenge is data. How are these data structured? If your data is structured like before AI, maybe this data it's more difficult to make sense of it. So there is a need for data governance, data strategy, and prepare your data so that it can be usable by AI. And when it's come to business transformation, what about the roles and the people? Because the roles have changed today. So the way businesses used to function earlier, before the digital age, and especially for the last 10, 15 years, they cannot continue to work like that anymore because the technology has become smarter. So therefore, there is a need for role reinvention. And when we speak about role reinvention, we are talking about some of the tasks that need to be done by artificial intelligence and some of the tasks to be done by human, and how we are going to bring them together. And we see many businesses decide to let go of human and automate their processes. First, they are failing because the processes were not automated, one. And second, those processes, although they need less human participation, they still need human in there. And another point is the validation of these processes. When you do not update your processes, and for example, some companies simply remove the human in the loop, and the validation point of those processes keep failing. It's like going one, working but not achieving anything. That's one big issue today. And today, in order to lead AI properly, if you didn't have a proper digital transformation strategy before, now it's the good time to have a proper digital transformation strategy. And I'd like to go back to what digital transformation is, because for many leaders believe that digital transformation is not actual or is not important today. It's not trendy. It's AI that is trendy. But again, that's part of the digital fashionista attitude, the digital fashionista knowledge, and it's not true. What we need to implement AI, adopt AI successfully, is digital transformation. So today, we need to adopt a proper digital transformation framework in order to lead AI implementation effectively. And AI is just one technology. And in my book, Leveraging Digital Transformation, I introduced the digital transformation success formula. And this formula is to be used with whatever the technology. Today is AI that is trendy. Tomorrow it may be another technology, or whichever technology comes, we need to implement it in a framework. And the digital transformation success formula framework is individual transformation, time business transformation, time technology transformation, and all divided by fear. Fear is what people feel when changes and transformation is happening. So there will always be people in the loop because we are serving people, and there will always be the fear factor because it's innovation. There is a lot of new, there is risk to be managed, and there are people to bring in the process. So before you consider your AI strategy or your AI success, so please consider the digital transformation success formula. Consider your business transformation. In the business transformation, there are the roles, there are the processes, there is the business strategy, there are regulation, anything that's related to business. So that's part of the business transformation. Then there is the individual transformation. It's the human aspect. People who are fearful of losing their job, people who are fearful of changing their habits, or they are fearful of uncertainty. So we need to help them becoming more agile, and I provide more insight on that, on how to help the organization becoming more agile and how to proceed with the reinvention, the organizational realignment. Then there is the technology transformation. And in the technology transformation, there is not one technology, there are several technologies. For example, for AI, we know that we need AI, different variation of AI. It can be agentic AI, it can be machine learning, it can be generative AI, it can be robotics, but that sits on other technology such as cloud technology, computing technology. We need to explore all the different technology depending on the sector you are working. So for the sector, for the business, we need to adopt the right technology. But some technologies that, regardless of the sector, are the cloud system for your data, or the architecture, and all computing technology behind. So the memory for your data, which is the digital, the processing power, that's the most important. Okay. And several other technologies that we will consider according to your digital strategy. Therefore, why you need a digital strategy, and in your digital strategy, there is a technology strategy. Because for each business unit, you need to know what technology you're going to use to achieve the goal that you want to reach. So, so today, to summarize it, for your AI leadership, you need to have a proper digital transformation framework, because your AI implementation will be successful when you implement it with a digital transformation framework. And AI leadership is digital leadership, it's digital transformation leadership. And in order to succeed at it, we should look at the business part, including the processes, the strategy. We need the technology part, the different technologies that AI rests on, and the individual, the people, because removing the people in the loop, especially if we remove the people too early, the risk of failure is higher. And then the fear, which is to help individual in the self transformation, knowing that whenever there is transformation, there are changes. People, the normal behavior, the normal genetic reaction, it's fight or flight. This is natural, this is biological, so we cannot change that. So therefore we need to have the proper support for these people, these individuals, so that they become agile. And when they become agile, they become more innovative, cooperative, and not conflictual. So this is the message for today's AI leadership roundtable, and I invite you to join further editions, and then bring your problem, bring your challenges, and then we can discuss further about it. Thank you.